the way I used to look at dating was a trial of what you could be to prove that you are a husband or wife. So when I was about dating, I was all about trying to do these things to show that I was worthy of being a husband. And it wasn't until I got married that I saw the difference.
Yeah, and in my opinion, like, dating is not to show what kind of husband or wife you would be. It is to get to know the person, and then afterwards, in my opinion, there's layers of how you should develop in a relationship. When you're dating, you're more so just getting to know each other, seeing if you guys are compatible. You're not auditioning for marriage.
And that I learned with her. It wasn't until I got with her where I learned the levels of it. There was a certain pyramid that she had. Boyfriend gets this level, fiance gets this level, and the husband gets this level. And I had no bearing of either level. I would just go all out and be like, I'll give you the total package and show you that I was
And the
worthy.
thing is, that's unrealistic, because there's no way, because marriage is supposed to be forever. There's no way you can maintain that type of enthusiasm for your entire marriage. So to say that you would give all of yourself up front kind of leads to a lot of disappointments and a lot of letdowns, because you got into this comfortability or this type of pattern where you expected this person to be this way, and they can't maintain that behavior anymore.
And take it from me, I was one that definitely got disappointed several times, because the main thing was everything that I was doing was nice when I was dating. But when I got married, those things were expected. Certain things were just expected from you. And that's just a totally different ballpark.
Hence why I think, like, it's important to take marriage very seriously. And
Yes.
that's why I take marriage very seriously, because there's something attached to there's more attached, to the name or the title of wife for me. Like, I wanted to make sure that I was ready mentally and physically to be somebody's wife, because in my opinion, that of what a wife is, it involves giving and sharing your all for the rest of your life.
Exactly. And I don't think anyone is really ready if you're thinking you're auditioning for the role, because I was auditioning my whole life and everything changed the day I got married. And we talked about this a lot. And
the expectation versus the reality.
The expectation versus reality. And that's a big difference. And I'm telling you, you need to prepare your mind. And I think this is why people fail in marriages, because they get disappointed.
Well, we can talk, because we're still brand new to the marriage thing. We've been dating for a long time, and we're still brand new to the marriage thing. So I wouldn't really predict anybody else's success rate when we're still experiencing ours. One thing I find that people never really like discuss before they get married or start to consider marriage, they don't ask their spouse or their significant other what marriage is for them, because everyone's opinion on what a marriage is or what a marriage should look like is different. Yes, we grew up on a lot of sitcoms and a lot of TV shows that depicted what marriage is, and we grew up in homes where we saw different versions of marriage. But you have to understand, when you're with someone, in my opinion, when you're with someone, you start forging and building your own identity as a married couple. So I think, like, in the dating stages, it's important to ask someone or ask the person that you're interested in, what is a wife to you? And what do you expect of a wife? And as is the same for you to define a wife in your own opinion as a woman. Same for a man. Like, I think it's important for a man to ask that question, pose that question to the woman that he's interested in. Ask that person, hey, in your opinion, what is a husband? What is the role of a husband in your life? And what do you require of a husband? And if it seems as though that person is literally organically describing you or describing things that you believe that you can achieve for them, I think it's a good sign. But I think we should definitely understand that question should be asked, and it should be taken very seriously before even entering a marriage.
Questions are definitely good in all regards. It doesn't have to be what type of husband or wife you need or want. It can just be simple likes and dislikes of a person and things you want to see out of a person or whatnot. Yeah. I know one thing that was transformative for me was understanding that you cannot try to form yourself into that person that person sees or wants for themselves.
Or mold yourself into what they
Exactly.
want to see.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's gonna fail because it's
Yeah.
not organically you or something that you do naturally. And eventually, with time, because relationships are tough, you're gonna get frustrated, you're gonna get upset at times, and then when that happens, you may not be able to hold that mask up for any longer, and then it's gonna be a problem where it's like, oh, I thought you were okay with that, or I didn't know you felt like that. And I see that a lot happening even with me. I had to break that thing in me where I was trying to be a certain way in certain aspects, and it wasn't really me, and I had to just be okay and comfortable with me being myself and communicating that with her.